about that and making sure that the larger society is aware of these two faces that people of color or people who are marginalized in many ways have to wear. What's the value of revealing that, taking that out?
I think there's some value in even understanding the amount of mental and emotional work that goes into code switching. That's a huge part of, I think, what takes a mental toll on us as Black people. I think, white people or non-Black people being exposed to that, understanding that our lives are nuanced. We're very smart people. We know how to be chameleons. We understand that the way that we present ourselves authentically might not be conducive to our success because we exist amidst white institutions. And so I think a self-awareness, being an awareness of that experience when approaching us would be helpful. If non-Black people are able to understand that that is the line that we consistently walk, maybe they'll have more of a sensitivity to our experiences, or at least be able to conceptualize of us as multi-dimensional beings who are not just one stereotype or one trope that is often perpetuated by the media.
For me, that was the big thing in it. I think it's challenging for me to see a film that deals with also with age, Central Park 5 right now, which deals with trauma to the Black body and trauma to our Black boys. And even while making it, I know that I'm going to have to put people who care about the story through the trauma of watching it again. But I think we have to weigh where the value is. And beyond just the sensationalism of seeing it, this film does so many layers in terms of teaching us lessons of all different kinds, and code switching. The masks that we wear was such a big part of that piece of what I really took away from it. What is your greatest hope for this picture, George?
Well, that was a conversation that we were back in January. Me and Madeline had a conversation. Actually, we called up Algie too. Right around January, right when I was finishing up the director's cut, we had an issue with one of our actors that played Chris. And something came up in YouTube that he said about 7 years ago. And it really just killed me because I was feeling good with the director's cut. Fox was behind the movie and then this popped up. So Amanda was just coming back from a needed vacation because we just finished 3 movies back to back. And me and her just immediately we need to make this change. And Algie, I'm gonna call Algie and let him know, even though you didn't have any scenes with him, we just felt like we had to go back in. Going back in was 7 days, going into the uprising, the riots, going back into these scenes and replacing this because we felt like what we wanted to do is make sure that the film get back out to the audience to have a conversation, to talk. How are we able to heal? Tupac philosophy was in 93 and 94, all that is still going on. How can we go past that? So we had to replace that actor that brought in KJ, who we wanted to bring in originally. And he was just great, but it was tough for 7 days for Madeline to get back into that emotional space. Thank God 90% of my crew came back. And he's pretty much in the movie, but it was seamless because I think we made the right choice. And the choice is for the audience to take it in and take in all these messages to be able to do something. So that's what we hope. What we're happy with the film.
You hope that people who watch and do something. Okay? Like what?
Talk about it, right? Talk, conversation, code switch, and have an understanding how we able to relate, how we able to talk to one another. Those are one of the big issues. Police brutality, how we able to, Chanel Bell says it in the movie, we use our mind. Our skin is our color. Just with confidence, seeing with the police officer when he says these things, how we look at bodies and with ourselves. Those are the most important thing. How do you do that? It won't change over time, but to have conversations, these are things that Fox were open to support. Thank God we got great women behind, it's in terms of greenlighting movies, Stacey Snyder, Elizabeth Gabler, and Emma Watts. These are women who wanted to do something and allowed us to make our movie. So what you see is our version of the film. No extra changes or anything. This is what we want to do.
I know something that we can do. Vote in the midterms.